bizarre, outrageous, and incredible stories from around the globe. Weekly World News. And now, Edwin Newman.
Good evening, I'm Edwin Newman, welcoming you to another edition of Weekly World News on the air. Tonight we'll meet a couple who are giving the hot foot to their cold-footed daughter, watch a woman turn into a shark once the dinner bell rings, and find out the haunting secret behind the porcelain poltergeist. But first, we'll travel legendary Route 66 to find a couple who are taking some drastic steps. The legendary Route 66. It's been called Main Street, USA. For those who have traveled all or even a few of its 2,400 miles, the mythic highway remains one of the great reminders of America's past. Although today long-abandoned gas stations and bus depots dot the famous roadway, it is a dancing duo from halfway around the world who've decided to put America's most famous street back on the map. Bill and Elaine Watanabe are raising money to rebuild the dance hall, Club 66.
Club 66 is a lot of meaning for us because we met her 1966 at the 66 Club.
And also, we did our wedding at the 66 Club.
So we're going to try to save that Club 66.
How are they doing it? They are literally dancing the entire Route 66, from Los Angeles to Chicago. Shirley Michaels, a neighbor of the Watanabes, will drive the trailer that will be their home away from home.
Bon voyage, and let's have some fun.
First, they quick step through California.
Whatever they're taking, they gotta give me something.
Barangate across Arizona.
We're in Tempe, Arizona right now, and the temperature's reading 105. Elaine is really starting to cramp up. Elaine! Bill! Come on, that's enough!
Really very impressive.
Foxtrotted through New Mexico.
Mr. Watanabe, he grabs me and wants me to go dancing with him. And I say, no, 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 I don't have rhythm. And I try to explain that I play banjo. Don't want to go too fast, don't want to bump into him. Sometimes they would be dancing on the road and they would get old pebbles in their shoes and, blisters all across the heels. Just put a few Band-Aids on here and there, patch them up as best as I can.
The most amazing thing I ever seen, the couple just dancing down the highway, didn't even miss a beat.
Tangoed across Texas.
We can't even communicate. They don't speak English. They smile a lot and bow. We did 22 miles in one day coming downhill out of Denver, so that gave us the opportunity to take the weekend off.
Shot through Oklahoma.
This is worse than when I was in the Army.
Waltzed across Missouri.
Off the road and just missed Elaine by inches. The birds in Missouri would just murder on my windshield.
Before doing the samba into Illinois.
They're going and going and going. Even when they come in here, they're going and going and going. They just want to keep going and going and going. They just go and go and go, keep going. Sometimes at night here when we're driving at night and it's dark and it's very quiet, I hear them in the back just waltzing slowly together. It's one of the most romantic stories I've ever heard.
66. We're now very fortunate to be joined by Shirley Michaels, who's on the road with the waltzing Watanabes. Shirley, are you there?
Yes, Edwin, we're all here.
Welcome, Shirley. Now, can you tell our viewers where you and the Watanabes are right now?
Well, we're on the legendary Route 66. We have 66 more miles to go before our final destination, which is Chicago, Illinois.
Well, tell us this, Shirley. How are the Watanabes holding out? Physically, I mean.
Fabulously. The only problem that we've run into is Bill got a paper cut on his finger signing autographs in Tucson, Arizona. They are just troopers.
Well, can you tell us what's ahead for the Watanabes?
Well, we're going to Europe, and then we're going to go to Russia, and if all goes well, I think next autumn they're going to try and waltz around the North Pole.